Imagine this. You land in America, new job, new city. You're nervous, but excited. First day at work. Your manager walks up to you, smiles, and says, "Hey, how are you?" And you, with full confidence, look them straight in the eyes and say, "I am fine, thank you." Your manager smiles politely, nods, walks away. And you think, "Great, perfect English. Teacher would be so proud." But here's what your manager is actually thinking. Did this person just learn English from a 1987 textbook? Because here's the truth nobody told you. Americans never say, "I am fine, thank you." Never. Not once. Not even close. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what they say instead.
Hello, everyone. I am Chloe. Welcome back to Real English Podcast. I'm so happy you're here with us today. Whether you're listening on your morning walk, sitting with a cup of tea, or just relaxing at home, we are so glad you chose to spend this time with us.
Hey there, David is here. Great to be back. And honestly, today's topic is one of my absolute favorites. It's something that sounds so small, but once you learn it, your English is going to feel completely different. Like, genuinely different.
Yes, and I have to say, this is one of those topics where most people have no idea they're even making a mistake. You think you're doing everything right. Your grammar is fine, your pronunciation is fine, and then someone points this out and you're like, oh no.
Exactly that feeling. I remember the first time someone told me about this, I just sat there quietly for a moment, processing, reconsidering my entire life.
So here's what today is about. We're talking about what happens when someone asks you, "How are you?" And you say, "I am fine, thank you." Now, that sounds perfectly correct, right?
It does, and that's the sneaky part. But today, we're going to show you why that phrase doesn't quite land the way you think it does in real, everyday English. And we're going to give you so many better, more natural options to use instead.
By the end of this episode, you'll be able to respond to "How are you?" in at least 8 different ways, depending on the situation, your mood, and who you're talking to. You'll sound natural, confident, and genuinely fluent.
And here's a little question for you right now, before we even start. When someone asks you, "How are you?" what do you normally say? Write it in the comments below. Be honest. We love reading your answers. No judgment. This is a safe space. Absolutely a safe space. And if you're new here, hello! Welcome to Simple English Talks. We are so happy you found us. Make sure you like this episode and subscribe to Simple English Talks so you never miss a new lesson. We release new content regularly, and we would love for you to be part of our community.
All right, let's get into it. And trust me, by the end of this one, the phrase, "I am fine, thank you," will feel very, very far away.
All right, so let's start at the beginning. Let's talk about the phrase, "I am fine, thank you." Now, grammatically, it is correct. There is nothing wrong with the grammar. Subject, I. Verb, am. Adjective, fine. It's a perfectly built sentence. So, why is it a problem? Great question. There are actually 2 reasons. And once you hear them, you'll never think about this phrase the same way again. The first reason is, in natural, everyday English, especially in American and British English, people almost never say the full form, "I am." They say, "I'm." That's the contraction. I'm fine, not I am fine. Right. And even "I'm fine" on its own can actually sound a little flat, a little cold, like something is wrong, but you don't want to talk about it. And here's the funny cultural thing. In everyday American and British English, "I'm fine" often means the exact opposite of fine. If someone asks, "Are you okay?" and the other person says, "I'm fine," quietly, slowly, that usually means things are very much not fine. Yes. So when you walk into a room, someone says, "Hey, how are you?" and you confidently say, "I am fine, thank you," they might actually be a little worried about you. And that's the last thing we want. So the second reason this phrase sounds a little unusual is the full phrase, I am fine, thank you, sounds very formal, very textbook, like something from a language course printed in 1975.
With illustrations of people in very sensible office outfits.
Exactly that. Real conversations are casual, warm, and quick. When someone asks, how are you? Especially a coworker, a neighbor, someone at a coffee shop, they're not looking for a formal report on your current state of being.
So what are they looking for?
They're looking for connection, a friendly, natural response that says, I'm doing well, I'm happy to see you. Let's chat. That's the energy.
Okay, so let's give our listeners some actual phrases they can use. Real ones. The ones people actually say.
Yes, and we're going to go from most casual to a little more formal, so you can choose the one that fits your situation. Ready?
Ready. First one, and this is probably the most common one you'll hear in everyday English, is simply good, thanks. That's it. Short, warm, natural. Good, thanks. And if you want to add a little extra warmth, good, thanks. How about you? You bounce it back to the other person.
I love that one. Good, thanks. How about you? It's friendly, it's easy to remember, and it keeps the conversation going. Can you say that one out loud right now, wherever you are? Good, thanks. How about you? Go on, say it.
The next one is, I'm doing well, thanks. This one is slightly more complete. It's polite, warm, and it works in both casual and slightly more professional settings. I'm doing well, thanks.
And notice we said I'm, not I am. That contraction makes a big difference. It softens it. It makes it sound more natural and conversational. Right. I am doing well, a little stiff. I'm doing well, much warmer. Tiny change, big difference. Can you try both? I am doing well. Now, I'm doing well. Feel the difference? Beautiful. Now, we have a few more options coming up in our next section, so stay with us. But for now, drop in the comments, which of these two would you use most? Good thanks, or I'm doing well thanks? We want to know. Great work so far, everyone. You're already replacing one of the most common learner habits with something that sounds genuinely natural. That's a win. Let's keep going.
All right, so we've covered the two most common responses. Now let's expand your toolkit a little. Because the beautiful thing about English is there are so many ways to say the same thing, and each one has its own little personality. Each one has its own vibe, yes. So let's go through a few more. The next one, and this one is a personal favorite, is pretty good. Just those two words, pretty good. It's casual, it's cheerful, and it sounds exactly like something a native speaker would say. And you can extend it slightly. Pretty good, thanks. You? And again, you're bouncing that question back, which is something native speakers do constantly. They don't just answer the question, they reflect it back. It creates a little moment of connection. Next one, not bad. Now, this might sound a little strange at first. You're saying not bad, which technically means it wasn't bad, so it was okay. But in English, not bad actually means good. It's a funny little quirk of the language. English does enjoy doing that, saying the opposite of what it means just to keep everyone on their toes. It really does. So, not bad thanks, said with a warm, relaxed tone, means I'm doing well, actually. Try saying it with a little smile in your voice. Not bad thanks. Now, let's talk about a couple of options for slightly more formal situations, like a work call, a meeting, or when you're speaking to someone you don't know very well yet.
In those situations, you might want to say, I'm doing really well. Thank you for asking. That last part, thank you for asking, adds a lovely touch of warmth and politeness without sounding stiff. It's genuine. It's nice. It works beautifully in professional settings.
Another good one for slightly more formal contexts. Things are great, thanks. You're not just talking about yourself. You're giving a slightly broader, upbeat answer. Things are great, thanks. It sounds confident and positive. And then there's one that's a little more playful. can't complain, which means life is good, nothing to complain about. It's a bit of a classic. Very natural, very easy to say. Can't complain. I genuinely love can't complain. It has such a nice, relaxed energy. Now, here's a little practice moment. I'm going to be the person asking, and you, yes, you, listening right now, you answer out loud. Ready? Ready. How are you today?
Pretty good, thanks. How about you?
See how easy and natural that sounded? No, I am fine, thank you. Just warm, quick, friendly. Now you try it. Say it out loud right now. Don't worry if it feels a little strange at first. That feeling goes away very quickly with practice. And write your favorite one in the comments. Which response feels most natural to you? We genuinely love seeing your answers. It helps us understand what's working for you, and it helps other learners too. So please, drop a comment. Okay, so far we've got good, thanks. I'm doing well, thanks. Pretty good, not bad. Things are great, thanks. Can't complain. And I'm doing really well. Thank you for asking. That's already 7 options, where before there was just 1. 7! That's a whole wardrobe of responses. You've gone from having one outfit to choosing exactly the right thing for exactly the right moment. Well done for staying with us.